Alright, so I'm checking out a Sabrent USB 3.0 external hard drive or flat docking station I'm going to use for one of my spare hard drives. This is what it looks like out of the box. And there's the power cord accessory. Get this out of the way here. Okay. And inside is the USB 3.0 cable. Now my laptop only has a 2.0, so it is backward reversible. I did look into that. And the neat thing that I like is that it's got a fan. Now, I have read some reviews where people weren't impressed with the cover because it's really, as you can see, it's very fine mesh, so there's not a lot of airflow that's going to flow through there. So I may modify this and take these screens off and put a regular wire style fan cover like this instead, so it gets better airflow to keep the hard drive cool. So yeah, it's just a slide in, just the SATA connections and the data port and the power port. So I'll go ahead and put my hard drive in, matching up the connections like so. Yep, this clicks right into place and snaps closed, something like that. And here's the connections on it. You got your power button, but you got the power plug and the USB 3.0 connection. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start my laptop up, and we will connect it up and see how it works. Alright, so push the power button on and it automatically detects it. Heard the chime. Okay, so what I'm doing here, going under the control panel, we pull this back up under Windows 11. You want to go to Windows Tools, Computer Management, Storage, Disk Management, and we'll pull them all up. I've already got a 500 gig, and there's already 232 gigs that are allocated. This is a 2 terabyte drive, so this is the remainder. So I'm going to go ahead and make it a new simple volume, drive letter F, which is fine, NTFS. I'll just give it a volume name. I'll enable the file and folder compression. Alright. So now it sees it. So that's good. And of course the data light, I feel the hard drive moving, so of course it's blinking whenever I want to transfer data. The fan's not on yet. I guess it's temperature activated, so if it gets too hot, it'll kick on. Like I said, I'll probably replace those screens and put a wire mesh on there, so when the fan does work, I can have better airflow. Alright, now that I know that it works, I'm going to go ahead and take this mesh screen off, probably on both sides, because it allows some airflow, but it's not, in my opinion, doesn't allow a lot. So you definitely want to, when it does kick on, to cool it down. You want to have a good amount of airflow going on the hard drive. Plus, something like this would catch a lot of dust and would clog it up quicker. So, all right, so got the screen off here. You got the internal screen, which looks like you got to take the bottom cover off. Just remove these feet where these other screws are. There we go. Just like that. Yep, we'll get this one out of the way. Now what I'm going to do is just probably put that back on just like that. There we go. Like so. And then we'll put that back on. We'll go ahead and put these 4 screws where the feet are. Put that 80mm wire screen on, like so. I'm just going to put these feet back on. If you want, there's ways that you can modify these feet, you know, put some spacers on there if you want to make it a little bit taller for better airflow, but I'm simply just going to be backing up videos, so it's not going to be running for a lot of time. Yep, it's nice and snug. And that should work. So yeah, see, the hard drive is going to be covering over this anyway, so you really no need to put another mesh screen on if you don't, you know, you don't have to. You can if you want to, but for me, yeah, this will suffice just like this. Okay. Now go ahead and connect everything back up. when powered on. Yep. All right, usable storage space. I've got almost 100 and I'd say 1.81 terabytes out of 2. Used space, it's basically used about 170 gigs basically, so 162 megabytes. But yep, well, that's good. This works. I was using this mostly to back up videos if I'm making them or whatever and storing them on my laptop, because I only have a 500 gig laptop or hard drive for storage, so that can fill up pretty quick. So yeah, there you go. A test of a Sabrent external hard drive using a 2 terabyte Seagate and modifying it with a wire fan cover. I guess again the fan would probably kick on when it gets too hot, so I guess it's temperature activated, which I think honestly would probably, I'd rather it be running constantly so I know that it's keeping cool. But yep, I guess that's just how it's made, so not a whole lot you can do about that. Alright, there's the fan working. It's getting a little bit of heat to it, so yeah, you can see it turning there now. It's pretty good RPM. It's got some good airflow, so that's good. At least that does work, so that's good to know.